Hello everybody. My 1 week with this Toyota 4Runner rental car from Enterprise turned into 2 weeks. And the reason for that is because I have to make several weeks of consecutive trips for work. So my plan was, because this wasn't originally a compact car that obviously they couldn't provide, so they gave me this thing. I thought maybe I would just go out and swap it out for something else for the second week, but as my luck may have it, Enterprise is currently out of cars. And they told me that I had two choices. Either A, keep the same car, same rate for another week, or just return it because they can no longer provide me with any car. And I dig this thing. I love this thing so much because ultimately this has been the most fun rental vehicle I got so far. Now, I did not have a lot of experience with these cars back in my car rental days because we didn't have them. These were, I mean, we had some Ford Explorers, we had Toyota RAV4s, we had even Expeditions, but we did not have these. I mean, these are rare. So when I first got it, I was like, okay, all right, this is interesting. But then as I started driving it, man, this is so much fun. But I already did a bunch of videos on this 4Runner, so I'm trying not to repeat myself. But what I do want to talk about this time, oh, look at this nice reflection, is basically the pricing structure, because I dug around on the internet, of course, like most places, and the way that this one is spec'd out, it's 40 grand, you know, for a base model. So they got so many different things out there. And after I'm done talking here, by the way, I will be going inside and filming the screen and kind of talking about pricing, because pricing is insane for these things right now, and that's even if you can find one. So this one being SR5, it's their base model. They have, I think, 8 or 9 different trim levels on this thing, and we'll explore. But all of them are powered by this very same 4.0 liter, making about 270 horsepower. No turbos, no hybrids, nothing. They all come with a 5-speed manual transmission. And the only option you get as far as the drivetrain goes, they do come with a 2-wheel drive, which I'm guessing would be a very rare thing. I mean, it would be very undesirable for this vehicle. And you could have a 4-wheel drive with the selector inside, which is what this one has. And for 40 grand, you know, I think for 40 grand it's a nice car to have, you know, SUV, considering all of its off-road prowess. And you know, I made a bunch of videos with this car already, and all of its off-roadiness and the tires and how it rides. But what I really want to talk about right now is pricing. So you got 40 grand, all right? So what would compete with that? I guess a Jeep Wrangler? Well, probably not this. This would be a bit too much for it. But honestly, I would rather have this than this Audi. What is this? Q5, I think. Let's see, now I'm curious. What is it? Oh, Q7. Wow, okay. So it's a Q7. Yeah, definitely not a 40 grand car. Yeah, okay. So what? Explorer. You could have probably a, you know, mid-level Highlander from Toyota even. Or a Pathfinder. Okay, from Nissan. All right. But anyway, the reason why I'm even going here is because pricing for these things are insane. So I'm going to be going inside and showing you this, but what do you get for 40 grand? All right, so you get this 4.0 liter, which, by the way, I wanted to show you the kind of how this thing goes as far as like the engine, because when you first start it, I don't remember if I filmed this. All right, so you got to push button start. My trusty mask is hanging off. All right, depress brake. You know, RPMs shoot up. You get this nice graphic. And then the way this engine sounds, and it's a V6 too. Wow, but it sounds like a freaking jet engine in here. The fan, look at the fan on that thing goes. So first of all, when you first start it for the 40 grand, you get a big like surge of power, just even though it's not a very powerful or even very fast vehicle. But man, this thing sounds really mean for a V6. especially. You get a very good looking car, I think, just as an SUV goes. Like when I think of SUV, I would think of this, you know, blocky, a little bit of style here and there, kind of high off the ground. You know, this is what it's all about. This is a perfect size for a vehicle. All right, you get nice rims, you get actually surprising amount of equipment. You know, you get a push button start, you can you know, lock and unlock stuff from back here. You get all sorts of stuff. You don't get any running boards, which are optional, and we'll explore some of the options there, but at the computer screen. But you know, you get decent material. I mean, yeah, this somebody did. This wasn't like that new. But you know, power seats, kind of a high step over height, and you can kind of see my dirt. I mean, I took it off road last week, so let's turn this off. A little shake. I got a nice AC going here. Yeah, so far in this vehicle, I've put on 586 miles, if you guys can see that. with an average, let's see, after refuel, what is this, after reset? Yeah, 18 miles per gallon. And I just look, I already drove it for 12 hours total. So that's interesting. So also, I mean, on the inside, you don't get, for this much, you don't get any heated seats or anything, but it's interesting that I was looking online, and then this is where you would get the normal heated seats. And it's a little scrolly wheel thing. But then if you get the higher up one with the cooled seats, these remain blanks. And then that whole module kind of migrates in here in this slot, and you have a little turning wheel where you would turn it one way for cooled seats and the other way for heated seats. And this is interesting because either this panel kind of remains blank, or these buttons remain blank. All right, so even if you can load up this car all the way to, like, I think 50 some grand, these things, they keep getting blank. So I don't know what these buttons are, but I've looked online. I can't find any picture for these things being blank, not blank. So I have no idea. What would you get? And plus, you know, for even going up as high as 50 grand, you don't really get any soft material. I mean, you get a little bit different setup. You do get some wood here, but not a whole lot else. So, I mean, the screen also is very basic, but it does have the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and I think this is like their base screen, and then they do have an option for like a higher up, you know, screen. But in any case, I also like the fact that you know, for 40 grand, I mean, you're sitting really high up. You have a commanding view, and you know, driving this thing is a pleasure. And you know, now this apparently is optional, but I can't imagine a lot of cars not have it. But this particular one, you're missing out on some weird features. I found out that the floor mats are optional, so this thing doesn't have it. They have a rubber one as an option, but even the base carpeted floor mats, nope, that's an option that this car doesn't have. You know, I'm not talking about like higher end stuff like sunroof, or they have like additional controls here. No, they just never bothered with it. So there you go. But in any case, you do get on the base model some very interesting features, like the defrosting windshield wipers. You have auto high beams, which I don't really understand why you would want that. Just, I guess it's the off-road feature. You do have the power outlet in the back, but you know, overall, it's a very durable type of construction. You know, you don't really get a whole lot of stuff. I mean, you got manual controls here. But you know, I think if I was gonna buy this vehicle, which don't worry, I'm not thinking about it, but if I was, I would obviously get it 4-wheel drive with this type of selector. I would go the base model. I couldn't care less about the automatic features, because I mean, you get like, you know, things here and there. This is all base right up here. These screens. I think the leather on the steering wheel is also kind of nice. Yeah, but that's what you get. Now, missing out would be, I mean, it would be nice to have the steps, but I guess it would lower kind of your off-roadiness capability. Also, the thing that I find also weird is that here everything would be optional. So these seats, these back seats, which are absolutely worthless, and I've pointed this out in my like the initial thing, that would be a waste of money. Oh wait, I mean, they're so awkward and they're so useless. that, you know, I'm not gonna climb in there, but you can kind of see. Yeah. Now you could move this seat forward a bit, but then this wouldn't make this seat any more comfortable. So, and plus, I mean, there's not a lot of room here, but I guess if you would move the seat kind of this way, it would allow a bit more room, but not a whole lot. But these are optional, and thank God. And I have no idea why did Enterprise option these in. they should have included floor mats, you know, for a rental car, not these useless seats. But anyway, let's go inside. I know I'm kind of all over the place with this one. Let me actually show you how crazy prices are on these, especially used, because in my original video I pointed out, like, you know, I would get like the base model. You see, this is locked. You know, I would get the base model of this if I was into the whole SUV thing. But then I started looking for used prices. And man, oh man, was I surprised. So let's check them out. Here's some shopping experience for us. Quote unquote shopping. All right, so here's Toyota's website. We have a 4Runner here slotted at base price, which I'm guessing would be a 2x4. 36.7, so it slots right above the Highlander, but below the Highlander Hybrid and below the Sequoia. Okay, all right, so let's do the 4Runner. So this is that base price. Let's go build, and let's just replicate the way that I would do it. So here's all the different trim. I mean, they're going crazy, like Dodge and Chrysler and Jeep does, where you have the same car with like so many different things you have. I mean, it just keeps going on and on and on. And I mean, it just keeps going. I mean, they're just making stuff up at this point. I mean, limited, the Nightshade Special Edition. So basically the same thing. I mean, obviously some of this stuff you can view details. Yeah, just black, just a lot of blackout stuff. Okay, a little bit enhanced suspension here and there, but overall nothing crazy. Trd Pro. Okay, so it tops out at Trd Pro. So maybe we'll look at it if time allows. All right, well, this is it. I mean, I don't see any benefit in getting this, but okay, so you get LED headlights, although the base one has LED headlights. Yeah, so I don't know what they're adding to this, and I'm sorry if I'm clicking too fast, but oh, okay. So this one would include the all-weather floor liners and that load warrior cargo basket. Okay, some sort of a cooler, the sliding rear cargo deck, which I would like to get. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's just so many different things. Let's just go basic. I don't want to make this video 3 hours long. So yeah, so let's go here. Next step. Yeah, I don't understand why would anybody want to get this a 2.0 drive. I mean, it's not what you do. So, okay, loading. I don't know why it took so long to load, but in any case, and I just love how it looks. I mean, it looks nice. All right, so the price jumps to 38. Yeah, black is nice. So let's load. Yeah, the website is kind of sluggish. Yeah, I would get the graphite. I would not get the tan interior. So next step. I think I would get the running boards, although I understand chances of them being ripped off when you off-road pretty high. I would get that sliding rear cargo deck. I think it looks pretty cool where the back of it slides. Really? You cannot get the running boards and the sliding deck? Are you serious? That is so odd. What? I do not understand. I would definitely not get this third row seating. Can I add the premium audio? Okay, so you can either get the running boards, the cargo deck, or the premium audio. That's got to be the oddest thing in the world. So I'm guessing the premium audio would give you the screen. Yeah. Okay. Wow, I did not play around with it enough to kind of understand this. Very strange packaging. It's like, why can't I have running boards and the cargo deck with the premium audio? I don't understand. Well, does that require, what if I had a third row seating, which is useless, and the sliding cargo? Nope, that's not going to work either. Running boards and the third seat? No, Okay, I honestly think it's a glitch, but we'll just add the premium audio because obviously my car does have the third row seating and this premium display audio. All right, who cares? Yeah, so this is where they start adding all this all-weather stuff and cargo divider. So can I get the cargo divider? Because this is that sliding thing. Can I get the net? Yeah, all right. Yeah, carpeted floor mats. I would like that. Coin holder, ashtray, a safe. Yeah, I don't need all that. Yeah, I don't need stuff for my dog yet. I mean, look at all these accessories. There's 51 accessories. Yeah, we're okay. So we're not gonna do all these accessories. Don't care too much about them. I mean, okay, these nicer wheels. Oh my God, the air filter. Holy crap, 95 bucks. Um, the shifter, no. Okay, so that's fine. So let's just go to the next step. Summary. So you got, okay, so you got 41.3. So I guess when I was playing around with it before that, maybe I pressed on the wrong thing. All right, well, fine. I kept saying 40,000. I like to keep it to wild savings. I love that. All right, so the premium audio, I don't know why I cannot add running board and that, but in any case, all right, 41, fine. I'm going to be using the Auto Trader because they have nicer pictures. So I selected already Toyota. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. State Farm. Toyota new 4Runner any distance, which I understand things could be different in different parts of the country. It's new, just any price. Don't care about that. Transmission, cylinders. I mean, you don't get a choice here. Yeah, you don't get a V8 or a four-cylinder. Toyota 4Runner. Yeah. All right. Let's go with the lowest first. It's really slow. Check this out. So the lowest priced Toyota 4Runner right now. Keep in mind, MSRP with my options is 41,000. Yes, you can get rid of some of this stuff. Maybe, save yourself 1,500 bucks and it'll be sub 40, but I don't know how you're going to be able to find one like this, but it doesn't even matter. So this one is sponsored Toyota 4Runner Limited, but that's a used one. And that's what I was talking about. I've seen so many weird things when I tried to shop for this thing. 2017. Now it's a limited, so it'll have a few extra gadgets, but it looks the same, just a bit more chrome. I don't know how many miles it has, so maybe we'll just check it out. $40,900. Now, I don't know how many miles. It's certified, so I'm guessing it's 53,000 miles. I was going to say I'm guessing it's still under warranty because it's certified, but with 53,000 miles, it's $41,000 for this 2017. Now, on the limited trim, I guess we could check it out, and that's kind of why I wanted to use Auto Trader for nicer pictures. Look, you still get those blank switches right there. You still get those blank switches. You get, okay, so different wheels. Okay, so the nav, this one has the nav. I'm guessing mine, the base model doesn't have it. Pretty crappy backup camera. I get, that's a little different styling. Here, you got the CD player. All right, so automatic climate control, dual zone. You have those heated, cooled seat things right there. Yep, right there. You have home link. You have sunroof. Yeah, okay, blank switches here again. All right, same steering wheel that's all worn out. Oh, this display is different, so you can kind of see how they changed up the display over the years. All right, same buttons here, same thing. Actually, no, this is a little different on the newer model. They put more buttons here. All right, fog lights, auto lights. Okay, so this one does have auto headlights. All right, wood on the shifter, sunroof, leather, memory seating right here. Although I would think I would bump this button with my knee. Yeah, so $41,000 for this. And come in. How do you? All right, yeah, you get more chrome here. So this thing aside, that's a used one. So let's start looking. So look at these prices. Now, okay, I don't really understand how they do this. I guess it's the sponsored stuff. All right. So here we go. So new 2021. Where is this car located? Faith Toyota. 3536. Okay, so they do have them, but then they jump pretty quickly to 37. So I also wonder, oh, look at this. Two-wheel drive, two-wheel drive. So I guess I need to get rid of the two-wheel drive thing. So how do you do we that? Do have some, so I would love to take a look at it as far as like what the pictures are, but here it's kind of hard to kind of judge here. But you do have four-wheel drive SR5 for 39.5. 39.5. Once again, I would love to get some pictures of this thing. But also look at this, 800 miles away, 1,000 miles away, 800 miles away. Now I put in my zip code to this. Alright, so here you go. So let's look at this one, 800 miles away. Okay, who cares about that? Alright, where is this one at? Does it say? Which dealership? Oh, okay, it's right here. So it's in Texas. So it's 39.7. It's all blacked out. TRD wheels, SR5. I wonder if it's going to be any different. All right, so here we go. So interior is the same. Okay, so yeah, it's the same. But look at this. It's a two-wheel drive. I thought this was a four-wheel drive. Oh, son of a gun, it's a two-wheel drive. All right, well, let's look at this anyway. What do you get here? What do you get that's cheaper? I don't really see anything different. Just, do you get any more blank switches than you normally would? No, I mean, that's all looks the same. Camera, backup, yeah, you see same blank buttons. Okay, so you get the TRD wheels. All right, so on the new side, I guess it is fine to find them. But then we're gonna look at the used car prices here too. So what do we got? Oh my God, this thing is really annoying. All right, you got the Venture 51,000 SR5. Why are all of them are like blacked out like that? Can't I just get a normal 4Runner SR5? And I guess they all have like these weird wheels, which I understand some people will like, but all right, full screen. Oh, this is nice and big pictures. Oh, you see, this one has running boards. No, I see, I'm not even paying attention as far as if it's a four-wheel drive or two-wheel drive anymore. So it's blacked out, 10 interior, same exact thing. Press OK to complete the service mode. Okay. All right. So same thing. Yeah, you see blank here for no heated seats. Blanks here. 10 interior. Oh wow, this almost looks like they're lit up. Okay. So now, you know what? Let's just look at this one. Let's just look at this one. So it's a four-wheel drive. It's 52 grand. Here, let's open up this one. I mean, I like the hood scoop. Although that's it. There's only one picture. They didn't even bother putting in more pictures in here. Sucks. Two-wheel drive. I wish that there was a way to select this in here, but I guess not. Features? Maybe this is features. Roof rail. Leather sunroof. No. Cannot do it. No. I mean, there's a lot of them, actually. So I'm kind of surprised. All right, well, what about this one? Can I get a good picture on this one? All right, there you go. All right, smaller pictures, but it's okay. Yeah, I like standard wheels. Like standard wheels are fine. Tan interior again. Tan interior. Oh God, here goes those back seats again. So somebody must have optioned those in. Yep. No, this doesn't look good in tan. Yeah. Oh, good God, help me. So same thing. It's like it's all standard. All right. So new ones, I guess, is not that big of a deal in California. Let's look at used cars. Let's look at Toyota. Let's look at 4Runner, and let's put in my zip code. Here's that thing again. All right, let's do 80 miles. Let's get rid of this pop-up ad. And let's look at lowest mileage. I think that would be the best thing. And then let's see what pops up. So check this out. So remember how much the new ones cost, right? Here's a 2015, 63,000 miles, 37,000. There we go. SR5, 50, almost 52,000, 37,000. Not sure why this one is here. It's weird how they pop up. 2020. So check this out. Toyota 4Runner TRD off-road. So I'm guessing that's like their highest trim. Yeah, well, yeah, it is. All right. It's a 2020 model. I don't know. It doesn't say how many miles it has, so I don't know if it's a new one that's like a leftover. Well, I mean, it looks nice. Keep in mind, it's the same engine. Well, that's a cool look. It's the same engine and transmission, so you don't really get anything but like a different suspension. All right. Well, it's all right. Wheels, nice. Leather, nice. So, okay, so here's where you see the heated seats right there in the middle. You don't get cold seats, I don't think, with this one, because like their TRD is like their sportiest. I don't know if it's a brand new car. It doesn't say. No, look, 13,507 miles. See, no cold seats here, and it's still got the same type of setup here. So it's not considered a luxury. So I'm sure it's got like the suspension that's upgraded and wheels and all that. So it's got the nav, okay. It's got a TRD shifter. Whoa, and that's also weird. It has a manual, like a stick selector for the 4x4. That is weird. So I guess this must be for like a real, real off-roader. Okay, it doesn't have those useless back seats, either that or they're covered. Yeah, look, same engine. So check this out. So you have a used one, 13,000 miles, 2020, $50,000. Oh crap, I just clicked on it again. Let's see. Pop-up ad. SR5 Premium. They don't even put the price here. 42,000 miles, $43,000. Now we just saw that on the limited. It was about 50 grand. So the car only lost $7,000 off of 42,000 miles. Unbelievable. Yeah, look at this. This one is more expensive than I think the new ones are. Look at this, 21. That's more expensive. I think that's more expensive than the new one is. Now, it's possible that it had some sort of a crazy package in here that maybe blew the price out of proportion. Okay, so you got brown leather. You have the wood trim. You have the wood trim there. You do have wood on the wheel? No, you do not. Memory seats. Okay, brown leather. I never understood why brown leather considered luxury. Like, I would rather have black leather. All right, yeah, so look, you have link switches here, and then you have wood here. So, classy. No, but yeah, you really don't get an unlimited. You get like leather sunroof, and that's about it. I mean, yeah, you might have like the nav that's included. If you, yeah, okay, so it's the automatic switch. Okay, you have the XM. Oh, crap. Yeah, look, same thing. So this is what I'm kind of trying to show you guys. It's look at these prices. Now you have the lowest. I selected the lowest mileage, so it's probably showing a lot of the new stuff. So let's click on page 8, and then we'll wrap it up. So yeah, a lot of these sponsor things, which I hate because they throw off my thing. So here you go, TRD Pro, 21, 3,500 miles. I know it's not a lot, but 63 grand for this. Once again, I mean, I'm just going to pull it up, just look at it. TRD Pro, a lot of these. Look, 24,000 for 2012 with 143,000 miles. I mean, is that normal? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it should lose more value, but these things do not. Look at this too. Look, Nightshade. So everything is blacked out. So maybe we'll look at that one. 37. Now, why is all these things there so low mileage? Let's go to like higher mileage. Well, I guess I could just switch. I could just switch this. Yeah, look. Here you go. 2018 4Runner SR5 four-wheel drive, 83,000, 30, almost 34,000. Now keep in mind it's plus tax. So wow. Here you go. Look at this. Look at this. 2016 4Runner Trail, whatever trim that is. I don't even care anymore. 24,000 miles, $40,000. All right. So let's just quickly look at this. And let's just wrap it up. So as you can see, prices for these things, they hold their value very well. Carvana. I mean, it's black, okay. I'm just going to kind of quickly go through it. Hopefully I don't give anybody a seizure or anything like that. All right. I mean, they do take nice pictures. They have a nice turntable. All right, well, that's way too many pictures. Picture overload. Can I just look at this one? Really? What about this one? Okay, they don't allow me to click forward. Oh, scratches. Wow, they even take pictures of their scratches. Okay, so same interior, same everything. Yep, same thing. Exactly the same thing. The selector is weird. I didn't realize these things come with different selectors. Alright, this one's got the carpeted stuff, so. Alright, yep, same button. Oh, this one doesn't have auto headlights, so this one has one extra blank switch. Oh, and I guess the buttons are a little different, so, and then the display is a little different, so. Alright, and the keys were a little different. And then you have your Trd Pro, 64,000 miles. Oh, $64,000. See, I'm already going crazy in here. I mean, it looks nice. I mean, holy crap, it looks nice and macho and beefy, and it rides super well, but unbelievable. Cup holders are different. On mine, it has like a little like cover from like an older Lexus and stuff. This one has just two holes for cups. Yeah, I'm so weirded out by this. And then you have auto climate here. Still got that fake steel, trim here. This one's got a compass. Mine doesn't come with a compass. That's odd. Doesn't have that on the display. Yep. So that's what is that one is? Trd Pro. Okay, so all you get is like the outdoorsy stuff. And then the nightshade for $56,000 for 36,000 miles. Let's see if I can just scroll through here. All right, so everything is black. See, it doesn't allow me to do that. I don't know why. Okay, they took two pictures. One, what did it say? One Harper price. Yeah, what a price that is. All right. Yeah, I don't get the whole blacked out stuff. Like, I don't care too much. Okay, you have memory seats. You have black inserts here. You have pretty much the same stuff. So what do you get that's $56,000 worth? Okay, you have leather auto climate and nav. Wow. So anyway, sunroof. Sunroof. Yep, you got sunroof. All right, that's it. Anyway, guys. Sorry, this video dragged on and on, but yeah, I would go this way. We'll see you next time.